Hello, everybody. Nice to have you back. You're with us here on Cape Rugby TV. It's, of course, our time where we carry on talking about what's happening in the world of Western Province Club Rugby. And, of course, as you know, Western Province Rugby wheels are already turning. They're looking at fixtures, planning, all sorts of education as well. We've spoken about this a number of times. There's coaching courses happening. Fixtures are getting planned. And, of course, a lot of governance matters, folks, for those of you that are not aware. Western Province Rugby, of course, very busy with clubs and their compliance and their governance. So, in fact, if you are from a club and you are watching right now, do yourself a favor and pay attention to what Western Province Rugby is talking about with regards to governance. So, you know, there's matters there with regards to constitutions and AGMs and all sorts of compliance documents. So it's great to know that our administrative structures are so active. Of course, one of the administrative structures that is extremely active, and we saw such an amount of success, is the Western Province Rugby Education Department. And we had him in the studio with us last year on a number of occasions, Nazim Adams. Nazim, welcome back to 2024.
Hi JP, it's great to be back. It's been a while and I had a break and I'm refreshed and ready to go.
Yeah, well, we're happy to have you. I see we've got a little bit of a spelling error in your name, so we're just going to have to fix that unless you have a new name in the new year. But there we go. That should now hopefully be updated. Nazim Adams, not Adams. Nazim, okay, let's start right at the beginning. Well, first of all, let me ask you: are you feeling refreshed? Did you have a good holiday?
Yeah, it's not like in the past, you know, when we have rugby seasons, which was in the winter. Now rugby is right throughout the year. But luckily we had a little bit of a break, a couple of weeks. So I'm ready to go.
Well, it's one of the things that I've also picked up is a lot of people think that we take holidays, but sport never stops. It's 24/7, 12 months a year. Your phone is ringing all the time. Everybody's looking for advice. Because while we might be doing something, everybody else is busy planning and preparing during the holidays. And that's what we saw from you guys as well. I'm sure your phone was also ringing off the hook for advice on coach. When are you going to do your next coaching course and so on? You must have been quite busy getting calls.
Yeah, 100%. Sometimes, I mean, people will mail you or phone you or WhatsApp you on a Sunday or in a holiday. But that is my part and parcel of the work, JP. There isn't really that you can say you're on a holiday. You're still doing some work, even if it's just on your laptop.
Yeah, well, I think that also goes to show what sport is all about. It's about going that extra mile and the contribution that sport can make. All right, so Nazim, let's start at the beginning here. In this week, you were able to send me an update of all of your courses that are coming up. We know that last year you had quite a lot of success. Before we look at this year, the courses that you've got lined up for this year, the feedback that I got from Western Province Rugby was that 2023 was an exceptional year for recruiting coaches to do your various coaches and strength and conditioning courses.
Yeah, JP, I must say I was really happy with last year. It was very successful in terms of our coaching and education department. A lot of coaches attended the workshops, attended the courses, but more than that, we also had a lot of coaches doing strength and conditioning, also the level 2. And, you know, I said the last time when we had a chat, I said a lot of coaches, they attend the level 2 course over 2 days, but they don't do their practicals and they do their final assessment. And we're busy changing that because last year was also the most that we coaches get accredited and got the level 2.
Right. Do the coaches still have to do their World Rugby passport?
Yeah, they still have to do it, but the thing is this with level 2. Level 2 is different than level 1. When you attend level 1, you're guaranteed to get your certificate because it's an attendance certificate. But level 2 is different. You need to attend a 2-day course, and then you need to do coach physically, and you need to have a 6-day game diary, which you need to send in to us. Then you need to invite an educator to come and physically assess you while you're busy with your own team. And only after that, if we find you competent, then you will get your level 2 certificate. And that is something that in the past, not a lot of coaches has done that. But last year was the first time that a lot of coaches asked us to come and assist them, and now they're done with their level 2.
So, I mean, I'm going to look at some of your planned courses in a second, but your strength and conditioning course, when we look at right now what's happening, in fact, with our clubs, most of the clubs are already busy with pre-season training. And pre-season training is all about strength and conditioning. And we're not just seeing a handful of players anymore. The clubs I'm talking to have got 40, 50, 60, 70 players arriving for practice, and they're all doing the same thing, strength and conditioning. I'm assuming that you are seeing an upward trend with strength and conditioning courses or recruitment, that more and more people will probably, even this year, be knocking on your door to do those courses.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Last year we had two strength and conditioning courses, which was well attended, and that was really fantastic. We have another one this year, but we also intend to have a level 2 strength and conditioning course later in the year. But this is what we are focusing on now. Remember, I mean, at the end of the year, last year you have your off season, now you have your pre-season. So now you need to focus on your conditioning. Your players need to be conditioned because you need to get the right fuel and the right training so that they can last for the whole season.
Nazim, do the strength and conditioning coaches have quite a lot of interaction with the coaches themselves about planning and strategizing through the season?
Look, you can't actually have a proper season or plan properly without them because their input is vital. They are the ones that needs to guide you. They are also the ones, even in season, which need to come to the coach and tell, look, I think we're getting a lot of injuries now, or this is happening. We need either need to have an off week or need to have a break or we need to up our intensity, those type of things. They need to be with the coach and they need to understand the rugby aspects as well.
Nazim, your first coaches course then, I see we've got a World Rugby level 1 and 2 15s course coming up. Your first course for level 1, is that right? It's on the 16th of February?
Yeah, the first one at Newlands will be on the 16th of February. Although I do have one at the end of this month in Stellenbosch, but that is only for those coaches in that specific area. But the first one is at Newlands is on the 16th.
And are you going to be, of course, everybody can go to the Western Province Club Rugby website to find out the various dates and plan their year, which courses they want to attend, and they can also click on the link there to sign up and join your courses.
Yeah, 100%. They can do that, or they can contact me personally, and I'll send them the information. I mean, we normally send all those dates and everything to the clubs and schools as well. Yeah. But I mean, they can contact me as well.
And Nazim, will you also be doing again coaching courses for women? We're seeing more women's teams coming through the ranks. Is that one of your plans for the year?
Yeah, we will definitely do that one again. We normally do it at the second or closer to the end of the year. But for this year, we're looking at the level 1 and 2 for women. Look, we had one last year, level 1. So we're looking at getting those coaches doing level 2 and then bringing a new lot of coaches doing level 1.
That's great. Nazim, we're looking forward to it. And of course, we're looking forward to seeing I'm looking forward to seeing your numbers this year, because I think that you're going to be flooded. I think you're going to have a lot of people signing up for all of your various courses, and we're very excited.
Thanks, JP.
There we go, folks. Nazim Adams, of course, Head of Education for Western Province Rugby. And yes, just a reminder then, go to the Western Province Club Rugby website, wpclubrugby.co.za. There's a link there that shows the calendar of the courses as well as the various courses to sign up for. And don't forget, of course, just do your World Rugby passport. And just a little bit of advice, you don't have to do your rugby passport, which is, of course, the international structure. You don't have to do it all in one go. You can sign up and you can come back and finish the online process over a period of time. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll carry on talking club rugby. Back in a sec. Don't go away.